Gratitude is not something that you feel when life feels good. It's something that you practice when life feels meh. It's day 9. If you're waiting to feel grateful, you're doing it wrong. Gratitude is a skill that you need to build, and it'll help you hugely. It's around this second week in when we're taking a break from alcohol. We're expecting to feel amazing, and we're a bit annoyed when we don't. We start thinking something's not working, and our chimp brain definitely is chirping away at us. Come on, you've proved your point, just get back to drinking. This is where gratitude can really help you. It's not a fluffy woo-woo exercise, it's a skill. You're not looking on the bright side, you're retraining your brain. For years we've been training ourselves when we've been drinking that alcohol provided us relief, it numbed us. We thought of it as an escape, as a reward. Using gratitude as a skill, it starts to train your brain to be on the lookout, to notice what's already steady, the good things that you've got in life, and what's improving. It doesn't have to be forced, it's just about noticing. And that is really enough. The reason this skill is a really great skill when you're trying to change your relationship with alcohol is because what we're doing here is we're creating a more positive mindset, again, where alcohol isn't the main player in your life anymore. You're building yourself a life where it's less relevant. And it's so easy to just fall into the, I can't, I'm not allowed. When we start to make ourselves notice the good things, you are literally training your brain to start noticing, to start feeling things around you that otherwise you would have just walked by. Because that's what we do. We're sort of walking by with our blinkers on. When you start training yourself to do this, you start seeing the world differently. Now, granted, it doesn't happen overnight. It's a skill, just like going alcohol free. It's a skill that you've got to practice, and you've got to practice it daily. I did an exercise years and years ago, long before I stopped drinking, called 100 Happy Days. And the purpose of the exercise wasn't to be happy every day. It was just to notice something that made you smile, made you feel proud or grateful, and take a photo of it. Now, I did this exercise, and at the beginning it was quite easy, a good school report or somebody said something nice at work. But as the time wore on, I found that I was actually looking for things. I noticed everything. I'm like, that could be my today thing. And actually, because I was so much more aware of the good things happening, I'd sometimes have to choose which of my grateful things I would have for that day's entry. I started re-practicing my gratitude exercises when I took my break from alcohol, and it just helped hugely. You're not pretending everything is wonderful and tickety-boo. You're simply widening your focus beyond how you're feeling right now. You might still be feeling uncomfortable, but when you start looking around you and start thinking about the things that you are truly grateful for, your brain will start soaking this stuff up. And this week, if you're still struggling, go back to basics, go back to day 1 and day 2, where we talk about, trigger, routine, reward, planning your time, getting through to bedtime without drinking. Mindset shift today. Your old self might be thinking things like, I'll be grateful when I'm feeling better. But instead, I want you to start thinking, practicing gratitude is how I get to feel better. Practicing gratitude is something that you need to do every day. And you might be thinking, not another thing to do to add to my journal, but get into the habit of doing this one thing will be life-changing, I promise. Every day, whenever you can, before bed or first thing in the morning, write down between 1 and 3 things that you are grateful for today. Big or small. I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful that I got to spend time with my family. I'm grateful that the snow's melting and I can get in my car. Journal prompt today. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for so far.